What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, the Carolina Collector. Before I begin, I want to say thank you so much to each and every single one of you for helping to make this channel become what it is. Thank you so much to my viewers, subscribers, supporters, friends, family, neighbors, eBay customers, everybody. You are all amazing people. I really appreciate your continued support. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see and you enjoy the content, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, comment in the comment section below, and hit the bell to receive notifications. I do have an eBay store called the Carolina Collector 001. The link is in the description box below. Go check it out. And if you want to make a donation to the channel, click on the coffee link. That link is also in the description box below. Thank you, everybody. If you cannot tell, I am excited because I've already reviewed Thundercracker here on the channel. This is Studio Series Transformers the movie Thundercracker. Then I put my orders in for these two guys right here, and they showed up simultaneously. They showed up at my door today, and instead of reviewing them separately, I might as well go for the trifecta. So, Starscream and Skywarp both showed up at my patio from the mailman. One came from TF Source. The other one came from Hasbro Pulse. I'm very happy to have these two in my collection to supplement Thundercracker right here. I have a huge gap on my shelf because I sold off my War for Cybertron Seekers. So I want to fill that gap. And that's why I'm going to do the review of Starscream and Skywarp alongside with Thundercracker here. But temporarily, I'm going to get Thundercracker out of the way since we already reviewed him on the channel. Let's start with Skywarp. So here's the box for Skywarp, looking very, very cartoon accurate, just like Thundercracker. My goodness, man, what they've accomplished with these toys. So this is based on his appearance in Transformers, the movie. Now, I've heard people bitch, moan, whine, and complain about his shoulders. Oh, they should be purple. Be grateful we even have these. Let me tell you, as a child of the 80s, I wish we had these type of Transformers. With the engineering and everything else that they came out with these toys to go back and essentially revive my childhood. And, you know, with the type of engineering that goes into these guys, it's just incredible what they can do with Transformers toys these days. So anyway, here's the back of the box. Here's an image of Skywarp in his jet mode and in his robot mode. You can actually see a little bit of an image right there. After Megatron was defeated by Optimus Prime. If you saw the movie, you know what happens next. If you didn't see it, I'm not going to spoil it. I don't know where you've been. If you haven't seen the movie, you've been under a rock for all these years. But I grew up with the movie, even though it tanked at the box office. Obviously, the movie had a lot of controversy to it because Optimus Prime was killed off. But anyway, just a little spoiler right there. Look at Starscream. Oh, I can't wait to dig into this guy. He's got that shit-eating grin on his face. But just like with Skywarp here, I mean, you see what the image looks like as far as the box is concerned. Really, really good looking Starscream right here. Oh, I can't wait to tear into these boxes. So what I'm going to do is to save a little time on filming via YouTube magic through the power of editing. I'm going to get these guys open and standing up, and then we'll take a look at all three Seekers standing shoulder to shoulder to shoulder. Well, here we are with all three Seekers shoulder to shoulder to shoulder. And man, let me tell you, I'm getting a huge nostalgia buzz right now. Compared to the old school G1 toys that I used to have as a kid and my brother used to have as a kid, if you had these Seekers, let me tell you, you would be the king of the playground because Hasbro just knocked it out of the park with these three. I cannot believe what these look like. They are just incredible. So let's get into some of the basics here. That's the box for Skywarp. There's the box for Starscream. We'll get rid of that. Of course, you have your obligatory paperwork that comes with these. We'll get rid of that. I'll pick that up later. And of course, just like always, you get these fold-out instruction manuals that come with your Transformers collectibles. So I've already gone over Thundercracker already previously on the channel. And again, I wanted to do all three of these simultaneously. It doesn't really pay to do separate videos of these. You have to have the three of them. And man, when you see the three of them standing together, well, technically, Starscream should really be front and center. He is the air commander, to be honest with you. But my goodness, they just look so cartoon accurate. It's ridiculous. Now, let's take a look at Starscream here. I'm going to move these guys back here. And just like with Thundercracker, you know, he can bend at the waist right here. And he's got arm articulation, of course. You can move him, move his arm out like this. Unfortunately, you can't move his arm backwards because of the wing getting in the way. You can bend his elbow up. You do get wrist rotation, which is awesome. His head does kind of move back and forth. The same is true for Skywarp, so I'm not going to go into Skywarp. There is light piping on the eyes. I don't know if you can really see that in this light, but you can actually see a little bit of light piping right there, which is kind of neat. That's a nice little touch. Why they went with painted blasters, I have no idea. All three of these come with painted weaponry. I don't know why they did this. It doesn't make sense to me at all. I would advise caution handling their weaponry, but after that, I mean, I really have no complaints with these guys. So, you know, you get the super duper uber high kick right there, which is cool. You get the front and back like this. It's as far as it's going to go because of the nature of the robot itself. You can twist his legs around. Of course, you get a nice knee bend, which is awesome. And when it comes to the ankle pivot, of course, we got an ankle pivot. The foot does kind of go up like that, but I think that's more for the transformation. But let me tell you, my goodness, the poses you could probably put these guys in. I mean, I can see Starscream being badass looking to ace Megatron from behind, and then Soundwave will probably rat him out. But they are just incredible. Look at this. My God, you can do pretty much anything you want with these guys, posing-wise. So I'm just going to give them a quick, some kind of pose here. I'm kind of Rube Goldberging this. So I don't want him to fall over. At least I'm trying not to get Starscream to fall over. Come on, man. Come on, man. Sound familiar? I want to get his head to look up directly into the camera like so. Something like that. You got something like that. And then we have these guys looking badass, looking off to the side like this. Like, that's right. We are the Decepticon Seekers. We are here to ace the Autobots from the air. That's right. Who's your daddy? Look at all three of them. This is just incredible. I love the way these guys look. If you get one, you have to get all three. Look at this. This is 1980s fandom right here. Man, I am gushing. It's just incredible how far they've come with these toys. So let me get them all transformed into their jet mode. I'll be right back. Now, there's a little bit of a point of contention with these three Seekers. It all depends on the collector and how you visualize these guys. I wanted to talk about their backs, because their backs, for the most part, are pretty clean. But, you know, you have the option, which was something I failed to mention prior to me beginning to transform these into their alt modes, is that you do have a little bit of parts forming, and you have options here. If you're going to display these guys up on a shelf, you can actually leave the wing stabilizers for the rear of these jets when you get them into jet mode, either behind their backs here on the wings, or you can actually remove them for the sake of the transformation and leave them on their ankles like this, which is how it was with the War for Cybertron figures. So you can actually have them like that if you choose to. But then you have all this mess. Now, I'm aware that there are upgrade kits, I believe, out there already to fill in some of this stuff. But it's nice that you have options. I really dig that. Me, I am most definitely going to go with the clean look, because once they're up on my shelf, I'm probably never going to mess with these again unless I do a YouTube short. But I thought I'd mention that Skywarp is like staring off into the wild blue yonder. But I just thought I'd mention that to you folks. I forgot to bring that up. But anyway, there you have it. Let's get these guys into their jet mode. Well, here they are in their jet mode. And there's really virtually no difference between the transformations in all three of these. They're exactly alike. Obviously, you know who's who here: Thundercracker, Starscream, and Skywarp. And they look absolutely amazing. There's no fake cockpit or anything like that. The transformation could get a little frustrating, especially in the cockpit area where you have to spin things and move things and whatever. Being that my copies are still pretty much tight and right out of the box. I've only transformed him. Well, this is the second time I've transformed Thundercracker, and this is my first time transforming these two. There's still parts in it that are a little stiff, but manageable. It's nothing too complicated or anything like that. Once you get things moving around, everything kind of falls into place. Though some of the joints are a little tight here and there. I mean, it was a fun transformation. I mean, I was having a good time transforming these guys. So we're going to look at all three of them. Now, again, I've already reviewed Thundercracker on the channel. He is a beautiful looking jet. I mean, you have all this robot mess on the bottom, and you got the gap that's here. But, I mean, you can dismiss that if you have that up on the shelf or you have it on a display. So, it doesn't really matter. Very nice looking jet. You have landing gear here. It's a lost cause that they didn't find a place to have landing gear that could be tucked away, but I guess there's no room for that. I really don't know. Unless there's an upgrade kit, maybe, where you can have landing gear, but I don't think it's a big deal, to be honest with you. But it's a beautiful, beautiful looking jet compared to the War for Cybertron molds that I used to have. These look really, really nice. They look really nice. The only thing, unfortunately for me, now this is just a personal gripe, with the exception of Starscream here, it's the Decepticon logos that I have a little bit of a problem with, because I like them to really stand out so that they're well defined. So again, I'm going to decide whether or not I'm going to add more Decepticon symbols or cover these up or what have you. We'll see. Again, you know, Starscream and Skywarp are fresh out of the box. And again, I already reviewed Thundercracker. So I'm quite content probably just to have these guys up on the shelf in their robot modes. But these jets are looking really, really nice. Very G1. I mean, man, they are just gorgeous. I am so happy I got all three of these finally. This really harkens back to my childhood here. I just want to know, do these open up the cockpits? Oh, yes, they do. Oh, look at that. Okay. Didn't know that could happen. So I guess you can stick something in there. I don't know what would fit in there, but more power to you if you can put something in there. But they are really, really incredible. See, this is what I'm talking about with the Decepticon symbols right there. I definitely am going to add brand new stickers to these. But besides all that stuff, that's like a minor nitpick. That's just me. But otherwise, man, these guys just pop. They look amazing. I have really no complaints. The transformation was a lot of fun. Again, a little frustrating here and there, only because my copies are very, very tight. But with that being said, great, great looking jets. So let's get them back into robot mode and we'll close out this video. The transformation is really not all that difficult. The airplane modes look really, really good. I mean, yeah, I can get a little technical here and there to futz around with some of the parts and make them work. But I tell you what, you get these guys up on the shelf as is in their robot modes, you're really completing your collection. I highly, highly recommend that you get these three. I'm aware that they are coming out. If not, if they've already released it, they're supposed to release a 3-pack set with sticker sheets, which obviously I'm not going to do because I like the clean look. Looks very cartoon accurate, but at least Hasbro is offering the options for that. And let me tell you, no matter which way you go, whether you go with the clean look or if you decide to wait for that 3-pack to come out, if it's not out already, you're good to go with these. I mean, compared to the War for Cybertron Seekers, these guys right here definitely are like mini masterpiece figures. They are just incredible. The only one complaint that I will say is that I still have a hard time seeing Skywarp's Decepticon symbol, so I might just cover that up because you can barely see it at all, which is kind of a shame. And I might do the same with Thundercracker. Oops, I'm really not sure yet. If I do one, I'm probably going to do all three. I don't know yet. I just might leave them alone as is, because I did that with my War for Cybertron Seekers. I didn't like the way you couldn't see the Decepticon symbols. I like them to really, like, pop. But we'll see. You know, when I reach that point, I'll do it. But with that being said, folks, you got to get these three. That's all I got to say with this review, everybody. Thank you so much for checking it out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to receive notifications. Again, check out my eBay store and my Ko-fi link if you want to donate to the channel. Both of those links are in the description box below. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. And until next time, I will see you all very soon. Take care, everybody.